Uh-huh.
Oh god.
And here I drew.
He's like, dude, you don't have to
character.
eat people. You can have veggie blend.
I drew a character and just
he tries
explained the story.
And he goes home. He's like, I won't.
Drawing the story.
Uh-huh. Hello, I'm Dark, and he's Spark.
Hi.
And today we're going to be doing the Hero Villain Challenge that Spark suggested in the last video. I'm going to start off doing the villain. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have not had time to prepare. If y'all didn't know, this is actually like 2 seconds after the last video ended that we're doing this. But y'all won't be seeing it until like...
For your perspective, this is
quite a few, yeah, 2 weeks until the last video. So...
because we're still...
I haven't had time to mentally prepare myself to what I'm doing, so just bear with me because I have no idea what it's going to be yet.
I just figured you'd make a scene where the villain was doing something, and then I'd make the same scene where the hero was solving the problem. Or vice versa.
If we're talking about scenes, then I'm just going to start randomly filling in the scene here because...
this is going to take forever, isn't it? I'm going to have to copy your scene exactly, and that's going to take forever.
I'm just...
It looks like a sock puppet. Just need a line there.
Don't ask me what I'm doing. I have no idea, people. I'm just making some things
Cliffs.
to...
I don't know. Maybe it's a parallel world. It doesn't have to be our world. It just has to be hero and villain kind of thing.
Something. And then we're going to... I have no idea what I'm doing. We're going to go with the frog stance again. Because that actually...
The iconic frog. Karate frog.
That actually worked really well in the last one.
Because he was totally the hero.
But you know, a lot of villains like to cover their face. Like, haha!
Ha-ha!
That ha-ha moment, you don't know what I am or who I am.
You thought it was just an innocent frog, but ha-ha! It was me! Whatever my name is. John, what is my villain name? The mysterious Tokarota. That sounds horrible. Alright, then I'll just make my own. I'm bad at these. Ugh.
Add like a cape type thing here.
How about the Toadsome 2? No.
And they have this like mask. Maybe they were aspiring to be a superhero at one point and somebody ruined their chances, because you know that's a very out there story all the time. Spark's gonna run away for a minute, so don't expect to hear him for a moment. But yeah. And maybe he has ears. Like really big ears. Because he's like an interpretation of something. I don't know what. But I'm going to put these really weird looking shoes on him. Because, you know, super villains, you don't actually have to be too realistic with their costumes. He's like that super disco dude here. And he has an interpretation of the darkness that's in him. and he's shielding himself from the light. So, yeah. Well, now that Spark is back.
So I had to leave for a little while. So what's going on in the scene? Last time I left, it was supposed to be a frog. Now it looks like a bat.
He's got some disco pants and disco style going on with some really big ears, and he's shielding himself from the light. That's about the extent of where I've been with that.
Kind of
Right.
Okay, whatever.
So
Looks like he's doing a little funky little
if
dance.
you don't have an idea for a character yet for your side of it,
Oh no, I don't. But
fixing to say maybe you can interpret something with him being like light or something, because
Oh sure, because I'm just gonna be a sunbeam.
I mean, you
The
don't
hero of this story is
You
the
don't
sun.
have to. I'm just saying that's what he's doing, is shielding himself from some type of light.
No, I think it would be funny.
So maybe you're just so brilliant you're blinding him.
I think it would be really funny if the hero is like standing next to him, also being blinded by the light, doing the same thing, like right next to him.
You know, you could totally do that. I mean,
Oh,
That
my
is-
one weakness, the sunlight. Ah, my one weakness, the righteous sunlight.
they both have the same weakness, so we're going somewhere with that.
But they don't have the same strength.
The villain thrives in the dark.
And
The hero is just bumbling around like a fool.
Can't see anything.
I think I have a hero idea.
and with that being said, maybe
I might
he's
do-
got
I might do Todd, the normie.
some weird little. I'm gonna give him a scythe, actually. I was sitting there thinking
I
about
should
giving him
probably
an
give Todd
umbrella,
armor. Because this just went from a mild little cartoon hit villain to extreme dark side edition.
but yeah, he's gonna have like an axe, or not an axe, a
A
double
scythe?
scythe, and it's gonna have like these little sharp teeth-like
I
things
always
on the
envi-
back.
I always envisioned a double scythe just being a two-way, like instead of going curving one way, it curves both ways. Not one side, like instead of like it just going this way, it goes both ways, like a pickaxe. Not like
Yeah, well,
one's like how it is.
he's got a different thing.
How would you use that without hurting yourself? Especially with how short it is. It's the length
Maybe
of him.
he's not the smartest villain, but it might also be one of them ones that disconnects, so it might have one of them chains hanging. So this
Well,
is like the interpretation
I'm-
of the chain here.
What I'm getting at is it should be a little bit longer for use. Because as short as it is, it would only impale him if he tried to use it. Whatever.
It has an extending rod. You see this here?
It has an extending rod, a piston so brilliantly designed that it will never strike its owner.
And it's also got like a chain, so yeah.
It's a familiar weapon.
And we're going to call him Dark
Dobby.
Pig.
Oh, I
Well,
can't wait for my hero's
Dark-
explanation.
Stop, Dark Pig! Stop your swining right now!
Dark Pig Lord of Death.
Stop, Dark Pig, Lord of Death. You know, can I just shorten it to Dark Pig? Alright, Dark Pig Death.
And
Or make it to where he never gets his name right.
Alright, Pig Lord.
he's got these like little minion pigs that follow him around, kind of like
How
on
did
a
it go
certain,
from a frog to a bat to a pig?
kind of like the
Oh, I kind of can't wait for my turn, but at the same time, I'm so anxious.
kind of like with the one game Spark likes to play where it has
Tweedledee?
the minion boars that come out and kill you for him.
Oh, I know what game. I thought it kind of looked like Tweedledee, and then you said that. It's like, oh my gosh, no, not that game.
And then yeah, there's some more
Not
pig
that
minions
pig.
over here
2019
he's-
was a rough year in that game, already.
because Batman is already taken, so he's the Pig Lord.
Stop, Dark Pig Lord.
With that being said, he's gonna have like this really
Pig.
pig swirly pigtail, and I'm gonna make it like bacon come out so that you don't think it's something else. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So what's the scene here?
All right. Now we
'Cause
have
I get
poorly done skyscrapers over here.
All right. So that's skyscrapers, and you have his minions, and you have his weapon and his pose, and I think he's supposed to be blinded by the light or something. But what's the scene?
I don't
Like
know
this
yet.
is more like a character description.
I don't know yet. We have cityscapes back there.
Because-
I am thinking as I go. I'm trying to figure out the scene now.
Otherwise, it's just gonna be my hero misspelling his name.
And for some reason, we're in a field of flowers.
Because flowers.
Yeah. Because I don't know what else I'm doing, so I'm just gonna like randomly draw flowers here.
Okay. This is you don't know what your villain's actually doing bad. It's alright, half the heroes that fight villains don't know what they did bad either.
Oh yeah, I remember where I was going with this now. I had to draw flowers just so I knew what was going on. Give me a minute.
Someone die tragically? Is he visiting his mom and dad's gravestone? I feel like the hero is just going to be emotional support for him. It's alright, buddy. He'll get through this hard time.
See, he's been on this side yet. He hasn't made it over here.
Oh, those
So,
are destroyed towns.
Keep,
Okay.
keep that in mind as I continue on, because, yeah.
I thought there was like touching gravestones, like, it's alright, buddy. Sad part is I've got more of a backstory already for your character than you probably do.
Probably.
I already have this like backstory of his mom and dad died tragically in an accident one day because of the light of the sun. And as he visited his gravestone, he thought about Curse and the hero Todd, that's his name now, was just like comforting, like, it's alright, dude, you get over this, it's just one more step in your life. He's like, no, curse that sun. It took away my only family, and so I shall take away its light. And now he's trying to destroy the sun's light, and he's using the smoke of the buildings to do so. He's not a very well thought out plan, but you know, and it's kind of cliche, but it's a backstory.
Yeah, well, Spark came up with a backstory for me while I was actually thinking of my own. See, I just figured out what this building actually is. Maybe he hasn't made it. Maybe he did make it past these ones, and these ones weren't anything that upset him. But these ones over here, this is the bacon factory.
The bacon factory.
This is the processing factory.
What about the smokehouse factory?
It might be the smokehouse and the slaughterhouse and stuff over here too. And he's just destroying anything that has to do with the
Then
butchery
Todd comes in,
and
like, I'm all right with you killing thousands of people, murdering and hurting people, and blowing up these buildings. But what I am not okay with
Is the bacon.
is you saying that bacon cannot be processed. I need my bacon.
the bacon.
I need my bacon.
So
You
the
know, it kind of sounds like my
superhero's
hero is
issue-
a villain.
The superhero's issue is that he
Yours doesn't sound like a
Destroyed
villain.
the-
It sounds like a vigilante.
well, he's also aiming to take over the world and make all humanity into
I feel like you're just throwing this in because, oh wait, yeah, he's supposed to be a villain.
this is I just figured it out. This is Dark Pig's lair.
Dark pigs.
Oh, not his lair.
Oh, wait,
I
you're
mean,
missing a little pig nose on it.
I'm going. This is
A
his
little bit
buildings.
triangle, but okay.
These are his buildings here. This is what he's building up.
I love
He's
this
destroyed humanity and the bacon factory. And this is the human factory where they're going to be making human bacon and stuff for the pigs.
Human bacon. I'm not sure how Todd comes into this now. Because at first it was going to be really simple. Now I'm not sure where Todd comes into this.
And we're going to have like trucks. You can't see it because it's so small, but it's driven by a pig.
It's driven by a pig because, you know, pigs drive.
Yeah. Driven by pigs. And it's gonna say people hauler on it.
Now I know why all those other animators.
And we're gonna have
channels-
like some hands out here calling for help from the superhero that's going to come in on the next page. And I think I am done, so we're gonna flip over.
That wasn't quite enough information, but okay, sure.
We're gonna flip over and let Spark handle his superhero that's gonna come in and
I have
save
no idea
us
what to
from
do
this.
now. I have no idea what to do because the thing about okay, so now I understand why all these other animators do like on the computer, because it's just so much easier to clear a space,
Yes.
bring up another page than to do this.
And I don't have to edit
And you
it
can
flip
reuse the
screen.
other person's drawing, not like having to redraw it. All right. So I had an idea until she added him enslaving humanity to make human bacon, because apparently pigs like human bacon. All right. So the thing about Todd.
You can still do your own Todd character, and then we can interpret as we go, kind of like I did with a dark pig man.
So this is like the flashback in this corner, right?
Yeah.
So the thing about Todd is he has absolutely nothing out of the ordinary about him. He is as average can be, besides having like a stick body.
He's so average. He's a stick man, stick figure. That's how
He's
average
like
he is.
as average can be, because I'm running out of space on this, so I'm gonna give him a stick body here at least, and I'm just gonna draw ears with like little bat ears and a pig nose, because like triangle pig nose, because apparently that's what he has, is triangle pig nose, and little eyes, and like a little hexagon head.
My character, other than the ears, my character doesn't look like a pig. But yeah, you can't see his face because he's got it blocked by
And
his
then you're gonna
back
show the
teeth.
little wing things. Like, just ignore me. I'm not trying very hard on these wings. I'm just gonna ball my mouth.
That was a cape, not a wing.
Oh well. He kind of looks like he's dead, but you know, whatever.
Yeah.
And he's standing over his R.I.P. mothers and Oink's fathers. Rip R.I.P. gravestones,
He
and
was
they're like,
super genetically engineered pig. That's where humanity messed up. And then they were gonna send him to a slaughterhouse because the funds were no longer being used for that science division.
and Todd's
so.
like, sorry about your luck, dude. No, he's more compassionate than that. He's like, it's okay. It's really hard to draw, like, write with this stuff. We're just gonna pretend that's it's. And that's okay. You know, I'm just gonna write in gibberish because I'm fed up with trying to, like, write properly.
Here. We're going to do something a little bit different.
It's okay,
for
man.
Spark here, so he can have some help. Here's your black coloring pencil. That might be
It's like,
easier to
it's
use
okay,
than the
man.
charcoal.
And then he comes over and he just ignore this little weird, really long arm. He pats him on the back. And then the pig's like, he speaks more humanly than the other guy. And he's like, I know it's gonna be all right. Only the sun took them away from me, but you know, it's fine. And then another flashback over here. He's on a slaughter truck, apparently. And all his minions are being taken with him. And just pretend there are more minions than 3, because that's all I'm going to draw. That one kind of looks like it's something entirely different, but you know. And he's on the slaughter truck, right? And he's heading to the factory. And this is the moment when he saw his first pig friend die. And that's the moment he decided to turn evil and destroy everything he thought as evil in this world. And like, I ran out of room in the flashback, so he's coming out of the flashback a little bit. And he's like, show him bigger face. Like, yeah.
I gave him. He's still using the charcoal, so I tried.
And give him his little pig nose. And then I love how I'm giving story to this blank page.
He's supposed to be doing the superhero, and he's giving the backstory on my villain.
And he's like, then if this is how the world works, I will destroy all bacon factories. So, all slaughterhouses, so that none of my friends will have to suffer again. Oink, 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 oink. So none of my friends will have to suffer again. And I will block out that cursed sun for what it has done. And somewhere along the line, his fellow servants found out they liked human bacon, so they devised their own little slaughterhouse, and he just lets them run wild, not knowing that they're doing
It
this.
wasn't really that they liked human bacon. It was more of a vengeance payback.
Vengeance. And then, like, one day, he's in the middle of his
villains actually
his
start out
world.
with a vengeance story.
He's like in the middle of his like world destruction.
You're supposed to be drawing the superhero. You know
I'm
that,
getting
right?
to that. I'm getting to that. I'm supposed to be drawing how he solves the issue. And like your villain's like, I'm not trying to draw your villain, by the way, because like I'm drawing the hero.
Sure.
And he's like in the grocery store one day, picking out food. I don't know.
So he's Hawkman.
And Todd comes by and he's like,
Oh.
"Oh, hey, buddy. Long time no see."
He's
like,
not gonna have anywhere to draw his scene
Yeah.
for his...
It's an audio scene. And he's like, "Yeah, dude. Yeah, what's up? Heard you like trying to take over the world." "Yeah, I have." It's like, "Oh, that's cool."
You know you
And
don't
I'm
have to
also enslaving all of humanity to work in my bacon factories.
You know you don't have to do the words
eat.
when you're speaking, right? You don't have to do the strictly some.
Yeah, but you know, it adds to it. It's a comic book film.
Okay.
It's so stupid. I've pictured this so much better in my head. Oh god.
And here I drew.
He's like, "Dude, you don't have
a
to eat
character.
people. You can have veggie blend."
I drew a character and just
And he tries
explained the story.
and he goes home. He's like, "I won't eat."
drawing the story.
He's like, "I won't eat veggie blend. It's stupid. It's like really stupid. I like meat." And he's like, "Well, wait a minute. But that's the problem. The people like meat. And then that's why they kill pigs. So maybe I will try it." And he tries it. And he likes it. And he's like fully vegetarian. And he decides to actually do something about his servants eating people. And gives them the veggie blend. And they love it. And like, "Oh, so much better than human meat. Those things are disgusting." And they let all the people go. They're still world dominators, but they're nice world dominators.
And we have no idea what the hero looks like because Spark has failed on his end of drawing his hero.
Oh, the hero? I told you, he's just an average guy. I'm gonna try. I can't draw a chiseled face. Hold on. He's just like this completely average, ordinary person. I'm gonna draw him blocky because why not? Who looks a lot like a certain individual that you may know of.
Oh yeah. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I went out and did a nice costume and stuff, and Spark's character
Just
was
ripping
just
off someone.
just a random
And he's like,
Minecraft looking character right now. Minecraft Superman, I think, is what he is.
and it reads error. And a weird little text with error reads.
Yeah, well,
Because his face is a computer.
he's a computer. This is Todd. This is...
A completely average, ordinary person. I can't draw well enough to exhibit the full length of it.
Okay, well, this is Spark's interpretation of my interpretation.
I had such high hopes for this video, and then I
And-
came on and was like,
Spark came
idea.
up with this video with high hopes, and maybe I should let him start
because it's always better when you end.
because... okay, well,
Thank you for watching this episode. Our one subscriber.
Yeah, you're one subscriber. Clearly, they didn't come here for me.
I don't know, they probably came here completely for Spark because, yeah, let's face it, most of my stuff is randomly weird, but
Not entertaining.
not entertaining either. But anyway,
And my stuff is randomly weird and sometimes
entertaining, but
semi-entertaining.
thank you for coming. Thank you for watching this episode. If
I
you
hope
liked
you
what you
didn't
saw
regret
and haven't already, please subscribe for more randomness and
Bye.
entertainment. And please let us know what you'd like us to see us do next time. Until then, bye.
All right. Well, this episode sucked. Bye.